Alright, we are back for a different kind of video. I'm actually surprised. I never thought about doing a tier list like this, but I've never seen anyone do this on YouTube, you know, for Global or JP, so this is a very original idea. This tier list is going to be about the best units to use, revolving around the current rules of the month for geared PvP. So this month the main rule is obviously no recovery skills, right? So, you know, instead of doing something like every week, which I mean I could do if you want me to do a tier list every week for geared PvP, I don't think it's necessary, but if you guys would like to see that, I can definitely do it. Let me know in the comments. But before we start, I'd just like to kindly ask you, blah blah blah, be sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel because it does motivate me to keep making more of these videos. But yeah, the tier list for this month, no recovery skills. We have the best, we have very strong, we have strong, niche, consider, and not great. Honestly, man, like any unit that has a recovery skill, they're just gonna go into not great, because it's like, you know, why on earth would you use a unit who has a skill that is locked? You are cucking yourself for absolutely no reason. So you know, let's get started. King is just, he has a recovery skill, he's just not gonna be great, like, you know, just not gonna be great whatsoever. Diane, I'm gonna put niche, or I'm gonna put niche, because actually no, I'm gonna put strong. I could very strong. I don't know. No, I'll put her in strong. Blue Diane is gonna be pretty strong because you know, there's no one to cleanse her attack debuff, and she just actually no, I'm gonna put Diane in very strong, just because she is very powerful against Goddess Liz, because she does have the burst AoE, and of course she can also attack seal, and since no one is running the Goddess Liz team with King, they can't cleanse that attack seal. So you know, you attack seal Lost Vein and you're gonna be good to go. So Blue Diane is gonna be very good this week. Merlin, I mean, the debuffs don't affect her whatsoever. She, you know, top tier unit, love Merlin, fantastic, blah blah blah, you guys already know. Nunchuck Barn, I am currently testing Nunchuck Barn, and so far I'm having mixed results. If I can find a good team for him right now, I'll put him in niche, but I am still testing him out right now, testing out teams for him. So I'm gonna put in consider, because you know, his snatch, you know, you can't really cleanse it unless you're running red Zeldras, yada yada. So you know, maybe Barn would move up if I find a successful team, but so far I have not found a successful team for him, but he's definitely a consideration. Red Dean Meliodas, very strong. He's actually really good. You know, my last video was you know, done using him. Very good for this week, of course. Red Escanor, not great, really. Yeah, Red Escanor is just not great. Red Gotha is very good. Of course, if there's no one to cleanse his attack seal, then you are going to be in big trouble. It's going to be quite the pain to deal with. So yeah, Red Gotha, very good. Melascula, I'll put niche, because you know, if you slap her on the commandment teams, you're going to be great. Like, you know, there's nothing more I need to say. Like, put any commandment besides Red Galland on the commandment team is gonna perform very good. So you know, but outside the commandment team, I don't think she'll be doing too well. Obviously, I don't think the recovery seal actually affects her in any way, shape, or form. But you know, we'll have her in niche. Blue Demon, I'll put him. I'm gonna put the whole pierce rate in consider. Just because, like, you are gonna cuck yourself, because to run pierce rate you kind of do need to run Lilia, unless you run the variation where you have green Gotha. I tried that out. I tried out pierce rate team without Lilia but with green Gotha, and it works okay. So I guess you could run him. You could. I'll put him in consider. I'm not gonna put. Actually, I'll put niche, because there's only one team you're gonna be able to use him in. So yeah. Milim, no. No. Jericho, I mean, she hits so weak and there's no reason to use her. No, she won't be great. She won't be great. No. I mean, niche for cheese teams. Ellie Hawk could be very good, but that's going to be dependent on the matchups, right? On the opponents that you face. If you're facing Kyo teams, yeah, you'll do very well with blue Ellie Hawk. If you're facing Goddess this teams, you're not going to do too well. So actually I'll put her in niche as well. Galland, I'll put him in niche because you know, commandment team, and you'll be a-okay. Blue Gotha, very strong. If you don't like, you can use like Blue Gotha is especially strong because the main issue with his debuff is that King can cleanse his debuff, but since there's no kings around, you can use his debuff and buff seal and happy days. So yeah, Blue Gotha is very good. I mean, Henderson, no. I'll put her in consider. If you really want to run pierce rate team with Lilia, keep in mind that if you draw her heals, you have a dead card in your hand, and you do not want dead cards in your hand. So yeah. Blue Nunchuck Barn you can consider. Yo, Blue Barn. Nah, I mean, his thing is dependent on him not being hit. You could, for a hot sec I was like, wait, Blue Barn, and then I was like, oh wait, if they attack him it goes away. He'll be okay, he'll be okay. Green King will be strong. I could put him in very strong actually. I could, but I think I'll just tone it down and I'll keep him in strong. Very good, you know, if no one's gonna cleanse the debuffs, then you'll be able to take advantage with your ruin skill and you'll do big PP damage. Fat King is just not great this week. This Lilia is way too outdated. I mean, I'm gonna put him in niche because if you're running him, you probably don't give a damn about the PvP rule anyway. Valenti, I mean, no. Glocks, niche, he's a commandment, he's gonna do very well. Diane, not right now. This Demon Meliodas, consider, he might be decent, just because you know, the way he works and stuff. With Ludocio, actually, he niche. Now I'll put him in. Yeah, you might consider him. This Diane, not a good time for her right now in the current meta. Death Pierce, I'll put Death Pierce in very strong. Of course, Ludocio teams, and honestly, man, I've been cucked quite a few times in the last few days with people using him in the sub. They're just tearing me apart. So Death Pierce is very, very good at this current moment of time. No. Escanor, consider, like, you know, it's still green Escanor, like, he's better than the red one 100%. No. Jericho, I mean, she's green, she gets like she's green and squishy, so she just gets slaughtered by Lost Vein. Honestly, I'd like to put her in consider because I'm sure there's some teams you can make of her. Like if you put her on the Ludocio team, she could do very well, but she's so squishy that, like, yeah, nah, there's no way, man. She's literally made of tissue paper. There's no way. Not great. Red Merlin, very, very powerful. Very powerful. No one's going to be able to cleanse her freeze. You're going to be able to, I mean, technically she has a dead card as well because her skill seals recovery skills and recovery skills are already sealed. But that skill also does damage, so it's not the end of the world. But having a freeze that can't be cleansed unless someone's running a red Zeldras, that is very, very good. Monspeed, niche, because he's a commandment. Like I said, you can always make commandment teams work. Not great. This Elizabeth you could consider, although I wouldn't exactly recommend it. This Barn, I'm gonna be doing a video on him very, very soon, I think later on today, and depending on how it goes, he might be very strong. But since I've already tested out a few games with him, and from what I've seen so far, he is strong this week. Well, this month should I say. Red Nunchuck Barn is actually pretty damn good. Same with Benny Maru. In fact, I'm gonna put Benny Maru in very strong. Now, this is highly unlikely that any of you guys have UR gear for this man or that you've super awakened him, but trust me, Benny Maru with Kyo, very, very, very powerful. Do not underestimate him. This Diane, no. Red Gill, no. 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 Honestly, like, there's just a better version of Kingbrum. Like, there's no point. Hauser, no. Fat King unreleased. This Meliodas, no. Alat, no. Arthur, no. All of the SRs are just a big fat no. Bellion is absolute garbage. Red King, I mean, if you want to consider him, sure. Red Estarossa, very strong. We already saw that from my video. Green Estarossa, I'm gonna put strong. Maybe put him in niche, but I think he'll do okay. I think he'll do okay. You know what? I'm just gonna start filling in like all the like crap units. We'll put her in niche. Green Derriere is outdated. Melascula niche. Red Galland is garbage. Easton, consider, she can be decent in some teams. Mono you could actually consider if you have her built for whatever reason. Arthur, strong or very strong or strong? I have to put him in very strong. There's just no way I can't. Like, he has the attack seal and he's a crazy powerful crit unit. There's absolutely no way I can't put Blue Arthur in very strong. There is no way. Fraugen is useless now. Lost Vein is, yeah. Roxy, do I want to put niche or consider? I'll put her in consider because you can actually make some creative teams with Roxy, and if they can't cleanse her explodes, she is going to do very well. Zeldras, I'll put him in strong. Glocks is actually I'll put Glocks in consider because on one hand he has a really good skill, but on the other hand he has a recovery skill, so his, like, you know, half of his kit is already useless. No. Goddess Liz is just Goddess Liz. No. Shin, you can consider Shin. Shin is really good. I stand by it. Shin is really good. Whale Fraugen, no. This Diane, I'm sorry, man. Like the Droll Diane team with Zeldras, but having Droll's commandment turned on, it's just so powerful, man. She's like, honestly, like maybe just because I'm a whale and stuff like that, but like, I'm sorry, but Red Wedding Diane, she's very good. She really is very good. Droll, I mean, there's no way I can't put him in anywhere but the best. Like, Droll is insane, and there's people who are voting Green Derriere for the most, like the unit that they want to see come back the most. Droll is 10 billion times better than Red Derriere everywhere except PvE, yet he is ranked 6 on the poll. Like, that's insane to me. Droll is one of the best units in the game, and that's not even cap. Like, Droll is amazing. So you know, Red Zeldras, he's amazing. You know, you don't need me to tell you that. Levi you could consider if you really wanted to. Monspeet, do I want to put him in best? No, I'll put Monspeet in very strong. I don't want to put Monspeet in best. Fraugen, niche for your cheese teams. Zeratras, no. Unreleased. Eren, no. Mikasa, no. Jahade, no. Ludi Colo, very strong. If you have him whaled out, then even better. Blue Droll, very strong. Of course, he has a petrify. Nothing can be done about that. No. Unreleased. Athena, very strong. Very reliable. Just in general, Athena is very good. King, no. Kyo, just Sugoi. We love Kyo. Rugal, honestly, like Rugal doesn't even need to be on the pierce rate team. Honestly, man, you can just have Rugal there and he'll be just fine. Like, Rugal really doesn't even have to be on the pierce rate team to perform well. That's just how strong he is. Green Gother, of course, like, you know, just insane. And I think the rest of these are unreleased. Yeah, I think everyone else is unreleased. So for this month, I know it's pretty weird that I'm doing this because there's only 12 days left, but you know, I only just thought about this idea, so you know, I apologize for that. But let me just review everything and see if there's something I need to change. Nah, I think we're good, man. I think we're good. Like, I don't see where I've gone wrong. I think everything here is fine. Is there any? No, I don't think. No, I think we're fine. Yeah. Honestly, besides Lilia and Glocks, like I don't even want to have them in consider, just because it's such an incredible handicap to have 2 units who have a skill that's locked. Like that's such a handicap. Like I can't even begin to explain it. I mean, this Elizabeth is also handicapped, but you're not using her for the heal, right? You're using her for the passive. So yeah, no, honestly, I don't think I would change anything. I think this is pretty damn accurate. I really do. Very strong are units that I've either tested out or I know for a fact they're going to work well because they're either debuff units or they have some other kind of niche. But yeah, for the rest of this month, where recovery skills are not allowed to be used, I think you'll be good here. Funny thing is, sealing recovery skills doesn't necessarily seal healing ultimates like Goddess Lizards and stuff, so I guess you're still kind of, you're fine in that regard. But yeah, this is going to be my PvP tier list for December 2020. Please don't think this is, you know, obviously I'm going to have it in the title, like it's going to be a December geared PvP tier list, so don't think this is like a general tier list or whatever. This is just for this month's geared PvP. Like I said, if you want me to do this weekly, because the rules are going to change, please let me know in the comments. If a lot of people want to see it, then you know what, sure thing, I'll do it. But until then, I think I'll just stick to doing these monthly, because it is a pretty unique idea, and I'm the only guy who's thought of this. So yeah, anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I think this is fine, honestly. I don't see like what is there to disagree with. Maybe we could have a little back and forth on some units, but like generally speaking, I think the tier list is fine. I really do. I think everything from consider upwards is something that you could legitimately use in a specific team. But yeah, that will be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's tier list. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.